Hi guys, and thanks so much for coming back to my channel today. I want to show you guys how I make my bows. I was taught this in a crafting class with Carolina Pottery, and I actually got it the very first time. It wasn't perfect, but got it the very first time. So as you practice and do or make your bows over and over, it gets a little bit better. I don't make bows all the time, so I had to rethink, okay, how many times did I have to fold this and how many times I had to do this. So I'm going to do this video without doing a voiceover, so I hope Saya doesn't bust in, and see how this goes, and this way I'll be able to get it out quicker, sooner, without doing a lot of editing. Okay, so really for this project, all you need is some ribbon. And you can use the ribbon from Dollar Tree. This ribbon came from Michael's, and I just got this because it's longer and it was cute and it was on sale. But I do like to get really good quality ribbon, and you want to get the ribbon that has like wire. Guess I need to take this apart. It has wire within the ribbon. And how you know it has wire, you can bend, well, you can see it there, and then you can bend it and you can kind of feel it. Let's see, Dollar Tree, do I have a Dollar Tree? Dollar Tree does have wire in theirs, but this one doesn't, that I have right here. This one doesn't. So I did my fall wreath with the brown burlap ribbon like this, and it doesn't. So you still can make them that way. It's just easier to fluff and fluff it out, especially as if you're going to keep that same bow for the next season, or if you store it and you can. So let me see. Yeah, this one does not have, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. Oh yeah, it does. It does have wire. So these were on sale at Michael's. I like to get my ribbon. I always use a coupon when I do something. I always wait for a sale, and I kind of been shopping there long enough, and I'm sure you guys have too, that you kind of know their sales. So they always, like after Thanksgiving or close to Thanksgiving, they have like a 70% off of ribbon and some other Christmas things, and that's the time to go in and get your ribbon. So this particular sale was, these are $10, they were $6, and then I got an additional 20% off. So I was like, should I wait? Should I wait? But sometimes if you wait, especially with that 70% off sale, the best ones are gone. Okay, so I'm going to do two. I didn't even say what all you need. You need some wire ribbon, some wired ribbon. Yeah, it's wired ribbon. And then you need some floral wire. And then you need some scissors. So I have 3 different ones because these are sharper, but I like to use it for paper. And these are tougher, but they're getting dull. I need to sharpen them. I have a sharpener and don't even sharpen it. And then you need some wire cutters. And I like to use pliers only because it's just better for me. And then you need some, yeah, this is the same thing. It's just all mangled. And I just like to use this because it's already cut in strips for me. Okay, so you can use just one ribbon. Well, actually you need 2. You need 2, but you can use the same design. Well, no, you can use one. You can use one. I just always use 2. And so I got this buffalo check. And I was looking for the black buffalo check, but they didn't have any right now that I saw. They had a smaller one, but it was too small for what I wanted. And I was going to attempt to try to do 3, but for this video I'm just going to do 2. Okay, so you're just going to take your 2 ribbons, and let me make sure. Sorry if you hear my youngin', he's watching Boss Baby. And you're going to just take your 2 ends like this, and you can take the roll of your ribbon and let it just fall to the floor. Of course you don't want to get it out of control, but just let it fall to the floor. And that's what they told us with Deco Mesh as well. Just let it fall to the floor so you can work with it better. And I'm left-handed, so I need to make sure I'm in frame. And I think I want this one on top, but it don't matter. Make sure that you guys can see. And what you're going to do is you're going to start with the length of your longest finger, or the length of your fingers. Let's see. To the forearm of your arm. And because I am short, I'm going to go a little bit longer. So maybe up to right here. Yeah, to right here, or either go longer on my fingertips, because I have short arms, because I'm 5'1". So I have short arms. And my husband always says that when I can't get something down, or I'm trying to do something. So I notice with my bows, sometimes I need a little bit more length, and that's probably why, because I'm short. So if you're taller or you have longer arms, you may be just fine, just like that. Okay, so let me pull it out a little bit longer. And then at that crease, because I did it at my fingertips, I'm just going to crease it at my arm, at my forearm. And then where I have my finger is where I'm going to bend it in half. So that's my measurement. And it's been so long since I've done this. I didn't make one for fall, but even the other times I was guessing. So if I remember, I think we did at least 12 turns, and I am going to, I want to say 17. But that's a lot of ribbon. So I'm going to eyeball it and see the thickness, and then I'll let you guys know, because it's between 12 or 17. So that was one time already. Then we're going to do 2. And I'll probably speed this up with some music or something. And then 3. It might have been 4. Just make sure you count, because I lose count real quick. If I go to the gym or something, I lose count, and then Jason try to add extra. I don't know why. I just like that. I lose count of something really quick. And it really doesn't have to be perfect. If you're working with a shorter ribbon, like from the Dollar Tree, you want to make sure you look down on the floor and see how much you got left, because you want to make your tails. If you want tails, you want to make sure you have enough for tails of your bow. So let's go one more time. And there's some thick ribbon. And usually I like to get my ribbon from Carolina Pottery. I'm trying to think if it's cheaper, but they just had really good quality. But that was before I started really going to, well, no, they just have some cute, and different ribbon. But Michael's is closer. I think before, Michael's was not closer. So then I'm going to cut it here so you guys can see. I'm gonna cut it here, and these scissors are really sharp. I haven't used them a lot. These are American Craft, and I got these might be just for paper, really. I got these from Tuesday Morning. Okay, so I have a lot left. because this ribbon is 25 feet, I believe. Yeah, it's 25 feet, both of them. So I like to always check. You can use whatever ribbon. I like to go to Walmart and use their ribbon, but I make sure I look at the side. Let's see, the Dollar Tree ribbon is usually 9 feet. So it's enough to make a bow, but not a whole lot. Okay, so this is what you have left. Oh, this is your end result right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find your middle, fold it in half like that. So that's your middle. And then you're going to take your scissors. And you need some, you can use the ones from Dollar Tree. I've done it too. But let's see. So just make sure you have some sharp or new scissors. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut. Trying to make sure you guys can see. You're going to cut. Okay. You're going to cut here in the middle, but you're not going to cut the middle here. So you're going to cut your sides here. You can go in about an inch, maybe 1.5 inches, and then you're going to leave this center piece right here. And it is easy to get carried away. I know some girls in the class, and I'm trying to think, have I ever done it? Got it too skinny, but I think too skinny doesn't matter. I think it was just, they just cut too far. And that's what one side is going to look like. Then you're going to cut the other side. And hope you know, because those are not left-handed scissors. And these scissors are pretty good. Okay, so that is not deep enough. I would need to go a little bit further. And this may look hard, guys, but it's not. It's really easy. And you're like, shoot, I'm not paying nobody. Or I'm not buying no hotel bow, jacked up looking bow in the store when I can make my own. Just take some practice. And I did it the very first time. Okay, so I think, so then that's what your center should look like. And that was my phone. I'm not going to ignore it like it wasn't. My phone ringing, but that was, I thought it was Cottrell, so he has to move his stuff into another dorm. I had to go up there to make sure he was okay. And he's doing okay. And he had to move it because it was some mold. The boys were discovering mold in their room. And I just hope they get that taken care of. So they're moving. A lot of them are moving in other dorms. Okay. So now you're going to take your floral wire. I always say this wrong and have to caption it. And you're just going to wrap it around. And it's probably the perfect length that you need. If not, you can cut it. You're going to wrap it through your bow there, through the slits. And then you can tie it. Lay it down. It can give it you more support. And just twist it like that. Okay. Super simple. And you're going to leave it open because you're going to add your ties to it. So this bow, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put it on my Christmas tree. Maybe on my wreath or something. But because I think I have a top. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my top that I used in my dining room last year for the top of my tree. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up one side of your bow or your loop here, and don't worry about this because you can hide that or you can cut it. And you're gonna open it up to the middle, and then you're going to pull one of your loops, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull forward, backwards, forwards, backwards, and you're kind of going to see the pattern of it, and you're kind of going to know, okay, I need more trucks on this side, or I need more of this pattern on this side, or more on this side, and then you can fluff it as well later. So I'm going to pull forward like that, and then you're going to just do the opposite, and then the buffalo check, I'm going to pull it backwards. And then pull this one forward. But really don't worry about that until maybe you get to the end of kind of what it looks like. Let's see, let's try something. Backwards. No, I'm just going to do it away. And then let's try this one backwards. But if you got the all same pattern, just gonna go forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. And then we're gonna fluff in 1 second. And then this is probably the longest bow I made. The longest loops. I'm gonna fix it up. Then we're gonna find the middle here. So I'm gonna make sure I made it big for you guys. Where's the middle? Alright, there's our middle. And then let's go backwards. Forwards. Backwards. Forwards. Put some over here. Alright, now let's fluff. Then you're just going to fluff your bow. And I probably made this too long now, guys. But it'll be alright. And then so these little ends that are not a loop, all you have to do is just fold them like that. I mean, tuck them under and make them like a loop. And nobody will ever know. I made it a little bit too big. And then the flannel, the buffalo check, it's okay, but it's not that, it's stiff, but it's not super stiff, but it's okay. And then really I'm supposed to hold it. And you're just shaping and forming it. Yeah, I made it a little bit too long. Some of the loops. Sometimes it can be a little bit too short. So I wanted to take advantage of all the extra fabric that I have. Because I know with the ones from Dollar Tree, they're great, but you have to take advantage of every inch. Okay, so now let's see how much we have. We have a lot left. So if you were using this for your Christmas tree or something, you can like do the little bird light bows, which are simple. And really that's just like cutting maybe a piece of it and then gathering it in the middle with some wire ribbon, or just pinching it with your fingers. Yeah, pinching it with your fingers and just adding it to the tree with the ends or the tips of the Christmas tree. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, let's see, slide that out of the way, is I'm gonna make the tails of the bow. And this is super simple too. And let's see if I can get some measurements for you guys, because sometimes I just eyeball stuff. Let's get about 3, should we do 4 feet? Let's see. Let's do about 4 feet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And I ain't even measuring nothing. I guess people, so they probably measure everything. I'm sure they do, but I'm up here talking about 4 feet like this is exact. So I measure about 4 feet, guys. And I think that's enough. And then, I know you guys can't see all that in frame. So I think I still want to put the car print on top. And I'm going to fold this in half, find the middle. Don't worry about the ends being raggedy because we're going to fix those. And so I'm going to fold it in half and find the middle. I actually need to do it this way instead of trying to do it difficult. And this is our tails. And then you're going to take the middle, just open it up. You can pinch it together like that. You don't have to be perfect. Then you're going to take the back end of your bow, which usually is where you had your ends of your wire ribbon. And even if you don't, well, you know what? It's best to just go ahead and do it long like that, because I think the way she taught us in class was we went in and we added another piece of wire ribbon, not wire ribbon, floor wire. So I think it's just best just to have it long and then cut it. So then I'm going to take it here in the center of that floor wire that was already attached to the bow. And then you're going to put it down in the middle. You're going to twist it. And then it's attached to your bow. Just like that. And then you may want to keep your ends longer because you are going to attach it to your wreath or your Christmas tree. So I'm going to cut just a little bit off. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, so I don't want to do it yet. Usually when I make a bow, I know exactly what I'm making it for. Then I can go back and cut it later. So then I have my attachment to my tree or bow or wreath or wherever. My mantle, my staircase. And that's pretty. I made it a little long though. And then you're going to take your ends like this, guys. And I always sometimes mess up. You're going to fold your ends like this. And if you see my other DIYs, you probably know how to do this with other people. You're going to fold your ends like that. And I want to give it the, I don't even know what the name of it. And I ain't going to front right now. So, I'm just going to cut it down at an angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can shape it up later. This is my favorite way to cut it. Or you can cut it the other direction, the opposite direction, and it makes it like an arrow. Just take these ends. And it doesn't matter which one is on top, which one's on the bottom, because you can rearrange it with your hands later. And then you can just go down at an angle with some sharp scissors. And then the good thing about the ribbon with the wire in it, you can form it to how you like. You can crinkle it. You can make loops in it like that around a tree. Or you can just have it straight or just a little bit of loop, or you can have a big crinkle in it and like tie it. So it's just up to you. So now you have a bow with your ties. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit for your tree, your holiday bow. So guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. Maybe one day I'll do one on a smaller scale. Really it's the same, it's just not adding the extra inches that I did to the ends of it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Josiah's about to bust in. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.